Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Envy and today we're watching episode 4 of To Be Hero X. I hope you're doing as well as you can be and taking care of yourselves as much as you can and ready for episode 4 because episode 3 ended on quite the cliffhanger, right? But quick recap, episode 3 was all about Furman and his nemesis Wolf Girl, right? And how Furman was number 10 in the hero rankings and nice or Lin Link actually needed to beat him or overtake him to be number 10 in the rankings. Right? So the goal was to beat Wolf Girl because I think apparently beating a hero's nemesis kind of allows you to overtake them or either get enough trust value to overtake them, right? So, yes, Furman, who used to be a firefighter and saving this one little girl's life is what propelled him into being a hero, right? It got him enough trust value. Turns out that little girl went on to be Wolf Girl because, well, it all comes back to how receiving powers from people's trust in you can actually really warp them and all based on people's expectations, what people want for you. It's like they're completely dependent. Or at least so far it seemed that way, right? It's been affecting Lin Ling as well. His OCD, his anxiety is getting worse. Furman was supposed to be someone who was supposed to shoulder the burdens and responsibility of being a hero, responsibilities, and to remain ever standing, which let's just say he could not bend or squat or do. He could only stand, literally, right? So Wolfgang, it's like people refuse to see heroes, and specifically for a man in this case, as a human being, right? And someone who has emotion, someone who who can show emotions, right? It's like he wasn't allowed to. Wolfgang hated that and wanted him to just, not have to shoulder all of that anymore. So that was her goal as Wolf Girl, as his nemesis. Right now, what happens is Nice ends up saving the day. And as a result, Furman steps down. Nice he didn't exactly defeat Wolf Girl, but he unmasked her. And saving the day, the statue toppled over. He managed to just lift it. It was a very, very heroic moment. And he managed to get enough trust value to be number 10 and overtake Furman. Especially now that Furman's basically, I think, retired, right? His armor broke and he can finally just squat again. He can lie down and sleep. That was his plan anyway, right? All good, all great. But of course, it didn't end there. And towards at the end of the episode, we see that we see a broadcast where Godeye, who formerly Enlighter, has managed to somehow get his hands on Moon, right? And still don't know how that's possible. If it's really Moon, like my first thought was that's not Moon. But like, what would they gain from just displaying a fake moon? Or they just want to expose Nice, right? That's the whole goal here. They want to expose how everything is perfectly scripted and crafted, and what's portrayed to the public is more often than not not true. So yes. Now, yeah, quick recap. So I cannot wait. I really hope everything is okay. And I don't know how they're getting out of this one because, I mean, they faked Moon's death, right? And now everyone says she's alive. So, of course, their trust is going to really decrease. It's going to take a huge hit, which I'm assuming is going to take a huge hit on Nice's own powers as well. But yes, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. Yeah, oh no. Oh my god. I mean, some fans are like really loyal. Mr. Shang. Yeah, how did he find... Because she teleported to some random island. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, but clearly he has some plan, right? What? I just really want to know how he found her. It was Spotlight Organization. Oh no. Oh no! Oh shit, dude! He can't even do this. Can some other heroes come in and interfere? Some deal with her? What do we mean by deal with her? What do we mean by that? This Mr. Shang, I knew he was shady. Unless Lin Ling discards the nice persona, right? All those expectations and everything are for nice, not Lin Ling. But then what will he do as Lin Ling? This Mr. Shang is in charge of a lot of heroes, huh? He's got his fingers in a lot of pies. Oh my god, this is so disturbing. Oh my god. Oh god. God. They're like K-pop stans. Oh my god. To become nice. Literally, not chains, more like shackles. He didn't say save, he said deal with it. Or deal with her. Who is this? Same company. Cleanup specialist. God, this guy is so obsessed with nice. What if he accidentally hits Moon? Accidentally. I don't trust this. Nice though, damn. Man. Wasn't he like the 249th hero? How did he get so strong? As a villain. Okay, not so strong. What flaw? Oh god. What did he find? Oh no. That's a really... It's an entertaining sort of power. So is his power like Google? Like super fast Google? The thing is, like, you know, God Eye is not even like... He's not lying or anything. Right? It's all true. But the thing is, he's just so unlikable. He's just so unlikable. Right? This is what's so interesting about it. It's not what he's saying, it's the way he says it. Plus, at the end of the day, these guys are heroes. Like, they serve the public, right? These poor guys. And what about him? I feel like this guy is the most miserable because... It's the OG nice. Is this an advertisement though? Wait! Oh my god, Lin Ling made this! Oh my god. What is he gonna do? I feel like he's going to just expose everything himself. Oh my god. Oh my god. They didn't even get... Oh my god, Lin Ling! Wait, that's... Oh, we have... That's... Wait. Oh my god, we've seen him! All this time I thought there was no nice in the ending song. It's him! It's him! Oh god, it's Lin Ling! Oh, he looks different. Oh my god. It's okay, he has a fan in me. I hope they answer how they found her though. Like, I really want to know this. What did... He just wanted to be a hero. Oh my god. I hope he can become a hero as Lindling. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not even gonna recognize him. Oh my god. Oh. Stop. My heart. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Yeah, otherwise what's the point of being a hero? Can he take God-Eye down as himself? He can surely punch him in the face. Oh damn. But he's strong. People are fickle. Oh my god, he's here. Oh my god, somehow... Yeah, he looks like a mix of like Linling and Nice. But Nice is also very skinny though. Skinny legend. Is he gonna say what happened to Nice? What people's expectations? Oh, his eyes look so clear. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't even bring myself to say much. Shh. Listen. I want to see Moon's reaction. Oh god. Yeah, it's all like, it feels so insane that he's not wrong. This is all fake. It was all PR, but he's just so unlikable. And like, no matter what, you know. Oh my god, can he do it? I feel like people are gonna start believing in him. And then he's gonna become strong. Right? 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 I feel like, you know, we'll discuss everything later. I need to watch this. Oh my god. No. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone start believing. Yeah, what is the commission doing, by the way? No one's gonna like you still, God-Eye. No one's gonna like you. No more real heroes. What is his end goal here? God-Eyes. Well, I guess like villains, you know, not all villains have a deep backstory. We haven't seen Moon's reaction much, right? We didn't even see her reaction to Linling arriving. I don't think it's Moon. Oh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, break his glasses. I don't think that's Moon because they haven't shown her face, her expressions even once. Oh, yeah, because of his glasses? Yeah. Beat his ass into the ground. No, for real. This guy's so annoying. It's so funny. It's like he's telling the truth, but like, I don't care. Just beat his ass. He's trying to run away. Now who's the coward? Oh my god. Oh. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, beat. God. Yeah, oh my god. Linling. Oh god. It's not you, Gora. It's not you. It's just not gonna be him. Let's go. Oh my god, animation changed. Right? It's gonna kill Gorai. Like, not even physically, but mentally, that even after being exposed, right? People are believing in Lily. We've got this Lily. Oh my god, I'm so proud of him. I hope he's gonna be okay. Oh my god. He's finally done it. I'd like to sign him.
僕が連絡する。じゃないと他に取られちゃいそうだ。のヒーローはなんという
Is it gonna be Lily?
名前はリリー。それに彼はヒーローではなく、ただの一般人です。
You got me to cry. Oh my god. This guy looks like Orochimaru.
真実とは
Okay, but I still don't think that's Moon. They haven't shown her even once. I hope he doesn't stay with them personally. I don't really like this company. Is it her? Oh, because she was passed out? That's why. But I wish. Is it her? It's not. I knew it! I knew it! Oh my god. Oh, thank god. They never found. How should I know? I hope this teaches him something. I know! Oh, thank god they never found her. I wonder if she's able to watch all this from wherever she is. Like, she needs to call him and tell him something. Well, okay, XFC. Oh. Oh. Did it, you guys? The commoner. Oh my god, Moon, call him. Oh. Oh wow, that's. Oh wow. You know, if I had to leave everything behind and teleport to this place, I would do that as well. Oh my god. Oh, she has access to like no technology. Oh. And she can't leave because she left her device behind, you guys. I'm gonna scream. I will actually scream. The bottle is gonna be brought back. That's insane. Can she just not access it without that device at all? You're joking. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Oh my god, Lin Ling. Always the real one. The realest one. He looks so good. And just happy and healthy. Thank god. It's so cute though. Oh my god. Wait, people know she's alive, right? So she can just come back? You're kidding me. Please, guys, I can't do this. Oh my god, this is what he saw. This is what he saw. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? Please don't stop doing this. They need to stop doing this to me, you guys. I can't deal with this. I can't. Why? Are you kidding me? They just please think about our mental well-being when you write these stories. Okay, okay, guys, settle in. We have a lot to discuss. But first of all, seriously, what the fuck? Why would they do this to us? Can't, I can't take this, guys. I can't take this. I can't do this. But we have to discuss the episode. I literally have so much written. I almost can't believe I have this much written. But okay, 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 okay. Oh, starting with the episode. Right, like we pick up where we left off from episode 3, which is, Godai has Moon and wants to expose Nice, right? And Nice tries to go there, but again, the people's expectations, which, Miss J compares to chains, are like they're shackles, right? He literally cannot move. He starts running, and because the people, there's a focus on the people saying, don't go, don't go, don't go, right? He's unable to move, which is so insane. Like, it's so scary, right? It's so scary. So he's unable to move, right? He's unable to leave and go to Moon. And a lot of fans don't actually believe what Light is saying, because in Light, apparently, not apparently, we've seen that he's always been like an anti, right? Like anti-hero. Also, like, he's always been trying to expose Nice. So as people are like, this is like an anti-fan, he's doing his thing again. So right. This episode is so interesting. Like, Enlighter, or Goda in particular, has always been, it's such an interesting example, right? Of how it's all about perspective, like POV and character writing, right? Because, objectively, he's not wrong. Everything he's saying is true. And it's not right for heroes to be so perfectly packaged, for things to be scripted, for things to be, say, fake, right? But he is just, bro has negative charisma, right? He literally, it's like you don't even care what he's saying. He's just so damn unlikable, and like just smug, condescending. We'll get more into it later, but it's just like, it doesn't even matter that he's right. It's just like, shut up, just shut up. But oh my god, so Nice is unable to leave, and Mr. Shang, shadiest person that we've seen in the show, I think, is like, yeah, I've sent someone to deal with her, right? Deal with Moon. Miss J. Now, Miss J says that, right? But what Miss J says to Nice is that Mr. Shank has sent someone to save Moon, right? That's not what he said. That's not what he said. So does she truly believe that he's gonna save Moon? Because, okay, so the person who arrives is a hero called Blankster, right? Who is known as a cleanup specialist. So, right, it's like his iron fists are really strong, but they also have the power to erase memories, which is very interesting. You know why? So he starts fighting Godai. Now, Godai, I don't know if it's his powers, that like his own inherent powers, or if it's the glasses that he had, or if it's just like Moon, right? Moon's teleportation was dependent on her gun, and maybe for Godai, it's like his powers are dependent on his glasses. I don't know if those glasses were given to him, or if it's, again, it's powers, right? So anyway, they can sort of it's not like Google. I thought initially it's like he searched the internet, but I don't know if he searched the internet. I'm still not sure where he gets that info, but it's like he can search up flaws and sort of expose them. So the flaws here is, for Blankstar, it's like basically he cheated, right? As a boxer, he used to put metal plates in his gloves. And yeah. Well, I don't know if he used to do that or if he still does that. But I guess he's a hero, right? Not a professional boxer anymore, so it doesn't really matter. But again, that's what he used to do, and he used that, he exposed it to sort of hit the people's trust in him, which worked. Like he pointed out, people are fickle, right? It worked, and he started weakening, and he lost. So that's very interesting. That's why I'm just like, his if his now the thing is, if he used to be a professional boxer before he was a hero, right? Did he still have powers? Maybe he did, because if his punches could erase memories, then his opponents would not remember that he used a metal plate or something, right? They won't even remember that. That's very interesting. Maybe he, as he grew more popular as a boxer, he started getting those powers and stuff, I guess, right? So anyway, Gordon has a lot of interesting dialogues, which are very telling, right? Which are very telling when it comes to his own thought process, and maybe like his very deep-seated insecurities. He says stuff like, underneath your perfect packaging, like, you have a miserable soul. But that second line, I feel like specifically applied to Godai himself, because even back when he was a hero, like, felt like instead of just being a hero, he was more dedicated to tearing down other heroes, so that to expose them, um, to just bring people down. I mean, again, it was all true. Most, I think, I don't think he lies. It was all true, but he was more obsessed with doing that instead of like actually acting as a hero. He should have just become a journalist. But, and I don't think he was very happy with his rank either. And I feel like he used to wonder why people don't like him as much. We'll get into that. Clearly there are reasons besides the negative charisma, and besides him being Orochimaru from Temu. I'm not even joking. Like literally, like towards the end of the episode when he was getting his face beaten, I was like, oh my god, Orochimaru. Even Orochimaru had more charisma than this guy, right? He did super, super, super fucked up things, but like he still had more charisma than this guy. So one very interesting thing is, right, like, when Nice was struggling, he couldn't move, right? At that moment, do you remember that OG clip that Lin Ling actually made for Nice, right, as an advertisement, where there's a whole thing about being a hero and that anyone can be a hero. But my question is, who played that? Obviously, that was great timing, because that's sort of what broke through to Nice and gave him the resolve to like fight the people's expectations and rush out, right? But who played that clip? It wasn't like the Miss J or Mr. Shang's side, right? It wasn't them, and obviously it wouldn't be Godai. So my question is, who played that? Because like that was amazing timing, right? It's like it just broke through to Nice, and he gains a resolve, and oh my god, you guys, he transforms into Lin Ling, and he still looks different, right? He looks different from the Lin Ling in episode 1. It's like he looks like 80% Lin Ling, and maybe 90% Lin Ling and 10% Nice. He has that white streak, and now we know. Oh my god, all this time I was like, oh my god, why like Nice or Lin Ling, like Nice is not in the ending song? What does that mean? He is like, Learning is there. No, okay. So we can put Nice, we can on the shelf, we can pack it up nicely, like that's done. Learning has always been there. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. So I mean, it's like he finally admits to himself, he'd sort of, I don't know, would you call it gaslighting? But he sort of gaslit himself into believing that, his dream coming, this is his dream coming true, that he's finally become a hero. But it was sort of a false belief, right? And it's like he didn't want to be nice. He wanted to be a hero, but he didn't want to be nice. That was just, it's not him. That's not Lin Ling as a hero. That's Nice as a hero. And he basically, like he announced later, he inherited everything that Nice was, a lot, the powers and the expectations, right? And that's what got to Nice in the end. Oh, but again, it all comes down to how he's like, what is the point of being a hero if I can't even save the one person that I really care about, right? He would rather be a regular person. And he literally, the people don't even recognize him, and he just rushes off. He reaches there, just as Blankster is beaten. um Lin reaches there, and yeah, he announces to the public that Nice is dead. Obviously, it's not nice to go into detail. I mean, it's not nice to go into detail, but like I feel like this is a lesson. This should be a lesson to people that, okay, we don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it has something to do with like people's expectations that sort of warped him into perfectionism, right? In like a toxic perfectionism. So I feel like that should be told to the public. I don't know. Obviously not. It won't work on everyone, but I feel like this should be a very sobering lesson to people on to sort of adjust their expectations. So yes, Lin Ling gives up Nice's identity officially, announces to the world that he's Lin Ling, he's just a regular person, and he's here to save Moon. And people realize that he was the one who cried at the wedding or to Moon. Well, wedding proposal, whatever. Oh, it was. Though I still don't know if that was just a proposal or if they were gonna go ahead with the wedding right then. But they called it wedding in this episode. So yeah. So Lin Ling gets the absolute shit beaten out of him, and he does not give up. Right, he does not give up. He keeps taking the hits. He's determined. He's resolved, and it's like a hero being born in front of people. Right? It's like who would watch this and not root for him? And this is something. If it seems this is not something. This is something God I did not. most people like Miss J, if it felt like no one realized that, right? This is like the perfect way for Lin Ling to become a hero, right? To show who he is, to be doing something he cares about. And he's an underdog, right? He's a, obviously, oh my god, who wouldn't root for this? He's a normal, regular person trying to do the right thing, trying to save the person he cares about, fighting this guy, Orochimaru from Temu. And right, he's not giving up. And there's those three girls, right? Guys, never underestimate fangirls. Their power is their power is insane, right? So the girls are the ones who realize, if Anais has been dead for a while, so this is the one who cried at the wedding and everything. It was him showing all those very genuine emotions. And I think that's what it really resonated with a lot of people. That sort of romantic angle, that's grief, those emotions, that must have really resonated with people. Oh my god, so this is one thing. Godai says that there are no more real heroes, right? He wants to say there are no more real heroes, and it's not like the heroes and the commission themselves, it's the people that are responsible for it, right? You know what this reminded me so much of? If you see My Hero Academia, it reminded me of Stain, except again, Stain somehow being a serial killer was still more hero killer, right? He was still more likable, this guy. He still had more charisma. He had that ideology, that sort of resolve. It really goes to show like how important character writing and how important personality is. This guy, oh my god. I feel like I'm just like literally shitting on God Eye, but it's just so interesting, right? So because he's just so obsessed with bringing down other people instead of trying to better himself and bringing himself up. But obviously, in such a world, it would feel impossible, right? Especially when you're like in lighter. But and especially when all these big companies, of course, they script everything, they perfectly package people to become the top heroes. Obviously, like the role or rank heroes, they would feel helpless and not be able to do anything. But he didn't really pick the right way to do it. Someone really should have like sent him to like a PR course or something. He could have really gone places if he just adjusted a few things, right? But Liling really again he has a perfect dialogue, right? He says that when for the first time I realized that what I wanted to be a hero, I really felt like I wanted to be or was a hero. Like it wasn't like when he hit top 10 or anything, it was when he truly developed feelings for someone and like felt like he could give up everything for them. Oh my god, literally again, who would not support that, right? And he manages to headbutt Gorai and damage his glasses, which again, after the glasses are damaged, those vulnerabilities are detected. So is it like vulnerabilities in the glasses or is it in Gorai himself? And those little ball machine thingies, spider machine thingies stop working. So, oh my god, that was, literally when I was going over the episode again, it made me so emotional. Like everyone starts cheering for Lin Ling, right? And everyone, Miss J and the bodyguards and those three girls and just the general public, right? Everyone starts cheering for him. Oh, and he starts to get power, he starts to get stronger, right? You see his trust value going up and he starts getting stronger. And again, very very telling sentence, dialogue from God Eye, right? He says, why should you cheating assholes deserve to be respected and loved, right? He says that I'm going to tear off the packaging and just show everyone what's underneath and show everyone who really deserves to be revered, right? So again, it kind of goes to it really tells you what this is all about, right? He never felt respected, he never felt loved. He wanted to feel that, but like just no one liked him. But again, he's just so unlikable. I feel bad at the same time because again, he's not lying, it's all true. But it's like, imagine if God I was the protagonist written differently, right? If he realized the truth of the hero industry and he set out to try and expose it as much as he could, but not in that like smug and condescending and like riding on his high horse kind of way, right? Because what he didn't want to, it felt like he didn't want to expose the truth. He wanted to tear down the other heroes or more popular heroes, right? I don't know, I don't think it was about the truth. And I feel like he felt that by exposing heroes to be fakes, people would support him, people would love and respect him. And he could not understand when that didn't happen, when instead people started cheering for. That was, oh my God, that must have really, like, not even stung, that must have burned, right? That for everything to come out in the open in front of everyone, people chose to support and believe in Lin Ling, right? Not Godai. And I really hope this teaches him a lesson. So, if I would this count as like an organically created hero, right? Sort of like it's like a hero was actually literally born and created in front of people and in the public eye. Okay, so again, so we see, we see Mr. Shang in the trailer with three other guys, right? We see the other three because one of them wants to sign Lin Ling as a hero, right? And he says that I'm going to contact him directly because otherwise the others will steal him away. So this kind of does this mean that Lin Ling has the option? I guess he wasn't really signed to Treeman Group as Lin Ling, right? He was signed as Nice, and Nice no longer exists. So does that mean he's free to sign with other companies? Because I'm not. I don't. I don't want him to stay with Treeman Group. I don't like how they do things. Right? We've seen Mr. Firm, we've seen Blankster, we've seen Nice, what Nice, the OG Nice was driven to, right? We've seen all of that. So I really hope he gets the chance to just not have to work with them. Even Miss J, right? I really like her as a character and I think she's funny. But it's just, this is so suffocating. So I really hope he gets the chance to work somewhere else. And so you know how the guy who wants to sign, or the guys from the trailer wants to sign Lin Ling. So someone tells him that Lin Ling is like not a hero, right? He's just a regular person. Like the person, I don't know who is that. Who are they talking to? They tell him that Lin Ling, he does not have a title. His name is Ling Ling, and he's just a regular person. Who is that? Like, who are they talking to? Someone from Miss J's team, perhaps? Or someone from Treeman? But then why would someone from Treeman be speaking to? I'm assuming those guys are all like different companies or groups. So who was giving all this info on Lin Ling? Especially because it had just happened. I mean, maybe we'll see, maybe we'll get to know. Oh, oh my God. I was so, okay, guys, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Right? Thankfully, Nice is, I mean, sorry, Lin, oh I have to get used to just not saying nice anymore, right? Linux trust value remains the same as Nice, thankfully. I mean, not remains the same, it shoots up to be equal to what Nice had as a trust value, or what he had as Nice. And he remains in the top 10. He remains number 10. Let's go, Lin Link. And yes, we find out it wasn't Moon. Yes, we all knew this. I think it wasn't Moon after all, because it was really suspicious that they didn't show her expression or her reaction even once. There was nothing. Then I thought for a second, okay, maybe it's because she was unconscious, but that didn't make sense either, because you would at least show her face, right? It was a puppet, it was a mannequin, and the anti fake used a fake. Amazing, hypocrite. But again, it's like I feel so conflicted because again, none of what he said was wrong. It was all true. It's just because he's not the protagonist. He's a villain. And no one likes a person who literally dedicates themselves to bringing other people down, right? To tearing people down. Like, if you're a hero, act like a hero. But then again, it might be difficult because of the commission. But okay, let's not get into all of that. Oh, so yes, Moon, apparently. We find out where she's been, right? She's still at the island where she teleported to. It's a beautiful island, by the way. Beautiful. At first, I was like, I would go here too. But no, because she was stuck there. She had no way of getting out. She tried throwing bottles, that didn't work. It all got brought back by the ocean. And she was just stuck. She really thought she was gonna have to live there forever. I'm just glad. It was a little funny, right? But I'm glad because I'm glad that she had food and everything. But also, Lin Ling, of course, had the foresight to keep her gun, and he used it to get to where she went. But again, this is very interesting, very, very interesting, because um, how did he use it? My question is, how did he use it? Is it just that it contains Moon's teleportation powers, or it's like it had, it was still set to where it was last used to get to? So he was able to open a gate to there. But Lin Ling arrives and he looks happy and healthy, clear eyed, not weighed down, right? So and Moon, of course, is ecstatic to see him, and and again, it's like I'm very curious. So what does the public think right now? Like, do they because they also saw there was a puppet, right? But then they also saw that Lin Ling rushed to save her. So I'm assuming everyone knows she's alive. So she's like, I never want to take such a long vacation again. So I was really hoping that she would be able to come back. But no, because that's when she gets shot in the head, right? And we see that's what Lin Ling saw in episode one. Remember at the end of episode one when he saw her, what does this mean? He saw that, like the exact vision, the exact everything was the same. It's just that she was not on the bed, she was on the sand, right? Bro, what the heck? Because the person who shot her is, I think we've seen them in the trailer. I mean, not the trailer, sorry, the opening and ending songs, like with the other heroes, right? We see a bunch of heroes, and I think I checked a few times and they look pretty similar. If they're not the same, they look very similar. So what does this mean? Like, did the commission send them? And again, how did they get there? How did they get there? And is Moon actually dead this time, guys? Like, they need to stop playing with our hearts, with our feelings, with our mental well-being. Like, I'm literally like, I'm about to fall to the floor. Like, it actually feels like we got too complacent, right? Like, I completely put that vision out of my mind, right? I really thought, I was like, okay, let's just chalk this up to being a nightmare, or just maybe Moon playing a prank. It really literally came back to bite us in the ass. I'm like, it was such a beautiful reunion, you guys. It was a beautiful moment, literally sunset at the beach. Those two finally met again. Lin Ling literally came to her rescue. Who is this person? Who? I feel like and how are they gonna move past this? Like, is Lin Ling gonna fight them to the death over there? Why did they shoot Moon? Were they sent by the commission? If they're a hero, were they sent by the commission? How did they get there? How? I need to know how. But anyway, I feel like I've been on an emotional roller coaster with this episode. Like, truly, it was one thing after another. Oh my god, I don't have time to watch the next episode. Otherwise, I absolutely would. But also, honestly, I don't think I have it in me to like emotionally to watch the next episode right now, because I'm literally emotionally drained. How many times have I said the word emotionally? But anyway, you guys, please let me know what you thought about this episode, how you felt during all of those moments, right? Like, there was so much. And how you feel about God Eye, especially. I feel like he's such an interesting character. Like the perfect example of how just like everything changes just depending on the POV, the perspective, the writing, right? And how much personality really matters, especially when you're a public figure. It really matters. But anyway, um take care of yourselves, stay safe, take a nap, get a snack after this. I swear to god, I need to go lie down. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your week, you guys, and thank you so much for watching.